Hi everyone, it's Dr. Seuss month. Dr. Seuss's birthday is March 2nd. So in honor of his birthday, we're going to draw the Lorax today. And we'll draw a couple Truffula trees to go along with the book, The Lorax. So follow along, and we're going to do this step by step so you can easily see how it's done. And here's an example of the Truffula trees. And here's an example of the Lorax. So we're going to start. I'm going to start off, get your pencil ready. I'm going to be using a Sharpie marker so it'll be easier for you to see from home on the computer. And I'm just going to start off with a circle. And it's actually more of a sideways oval. So just go ahead and draw a little oval shape. And then we're going to draw a line going across, and this is going to represent part of the line for his whiskers. So I'm just starting right in the middle of the circle. I'm going to put a little dot there that'll help you, and I'm going to draw a line up and the same size the other way. Okay, so this line is identical to this line because this is going to become his whiskers. Now I'm just putting a little triangle here. So right below the nose, I'm just putting a little upside down V shape, and this will help guide you to make the whiskers. And I'm just going to go and doing a sideways zigzag line, and then I'm coming over on this side and I'm just doing a zigzag line down. And on this side, the whisker is going to go in this direction, so sideways that way, and come over on this side and draw them down in, and then connect it. Okay, now for the eyes. Up above the nose, I'm drawing a slight line, and another line just like it next to it. I'm going to connect the lines. I'll put a circle in a circle, and then inside the circle we'll make our little black dots for the pupil, and then there's our eyes. Now above the eyes we're going to have the eyebrows, and they're kind of bushy looking like the whiskers, so I'm just drawing a curved line over here, and I'm going zigzag line on the ends, curved line, and zigzag lines on the ends. Now you're going to connect here to here, and you have his head. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to draw in the body. If you want to put, I'm going to put a little line here for the mouth, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to draw in the body. I'm just drawing a curved line and a curved line. Now you don't want them to be too skinny, so kind of keep your lines coming off the middle of each whisker. You also don't want them to be too wide because he's not heavy, so you want to keep it just sort of coming down the middle from the whiskers. And then I'm just drawing a line here, looks like a sideways triangle. Coming off the whiskers, I have his arm coming down. I'm going to put a line there, so it looks like a bend in the arm. And then over here, I'm drawing another arm coming in, and a little V shape there. And we'll just have his arms coming up, his hands coming out to the side. Now for his feet, I'm just drawing a U, upside down, looks like a rainbow. And I'm just drawing a line down, a line down. I'm going to draw in the feet, keeping it curved. Don't forget the heel. Curve line, and there is his feet. And we're just putting a couple, not a lot of lines, but just put a few lines on there so it looks like his hair. And then down at the bottom, we can have him standing on the tree trunk. And I'm just drawing a straight line here, and I'm going to draw a line coming out here, straight line across, and then it's going to curve. So curved line here and a curved line here. Supposed to give the effect that it looks like he's standing on the log, and a straight line across. So curve, curve, and a straight line across. And then I'm going to go ahead and draw in the sides of the branch. And we're going to make this even more curved here. And I'm going to draw in the lines on the tree trunk. And down here, because he's on a Truffula tree trunk, it's just a zigzag line. And I'm going to draw that so you can see it. And I'm just going over my lines, making it a little thicker. Okay, and there is my Lorax on the tree trunk. And now we're going to start the Truffula tree. And we'll just make a little Truffula tree over here. Now the key to the Truffula tree is the tree goes in a clockwise shape. So you're going to draw a zigzag line. And I'm starting with a curved line, and I'm zigzag lining it all the way around, but it goes in the shape of a circle. It's kind of tricky to do. You just take your time and going around in this clockwise position. And then for the tree trunk itself, I'm just drawing sort of a wavy line down. And the key to this is to make the line next to it run parallel. So it's running next to it, but not crossing. It's going to come down, so this line runs parallel to this line, so it looks nice and even. And then you're just drawing some zigzag lines on for the Truffula tree. And I can make another one if I want it to be farther away. I'm going to make it smaller so it looks like it's in the distance. And maybe this one I'll just do a little bigger so it looks like it's a little closer. And I'm going to draw in some hills so it looks like it's farther away. This one's up closer, so it's going to be bigger. Now for the tree trunk, you're going to color in the tree itself yellow, because that's the color that Dr. Seuss colored them for the Lorax. And just take your time and color it in. And the kind of fun to do because they're bright colors, and just use colors that you like. And you're just going to put in, I'm going to use some pink. And oops, I got a little spot there I missed. And some of them are yellow. And the tree trunk is going to be yellow too, because he's standing on a Truffula tree that was cut down. So you want this to look like the Truffula tree, so you want to color this in yellow too. You can use whatever you got, colored pencils. I'm using a marker. Crayons actually work quite well for this because you can go back and forth quite nicely and press down hard with a crayon and get a nice look. And then use the yellow for his whiskers and his eyebrows. And once again, the key to this is just taking your time, coloring it in nice and neatly. And in the background, I only made 3 Truffula trees, but you can make as many Truffula trees as you want. For time purposes, I just showed you how to do a couple so you know how to do them. And then I'm going to take my orange, and I'm going to color in the head of the Lorax orange. And you can use a little bit of blue or green for his eyes. Coloring right over his nose. They're all going to be orange in color. You just want to take your time, color them neatly. I'm using the side of my marker to go a little faster. You do the same with your colored pencil or your crayon. I'm just very carefully coloring in around the whiskers. And keep those whiskers yellow. Yeah, almost done. Let's finish up this side. Okay, we'll finish the leg and then we'll be done. Okay, so you can also go ahead and color in the grass. So here's a couple I did earlier, and you can see where I colored in the grass already, in the truffula trees. Here's a more complete drawing that's colored in. And then I love this one because I love the shape of the truffula trees. They're just fun, they're whimsical, they're fun to draw, they're fun to color in, and it's one of my favorites to do. Have fun.